Greetings and salutations, friends. My name is, of course, Charles Q. Banks, and I would like to welcome you back to my Let's Play of Bloodborne. So, here we are. I'm going to choose my best weapon so far, and we're going to ascend. Ascend the Cathedral Ward to the Grand Cathedral. Yes, I'm going back to the saw spear. It's much more useful than the cane, unfortunately, for what I am about to do. Get rid of you, guy. There is so much vengeance to be had. I am the Oh, I don't remember you being there. It's the vigilante of vigilantes, taking out all of these guys that once destroyed me. It's 87. That's 82, so this is much better for you. I believe this fellow is known as a beast, at least in stats. That's why the saw spear is able to do hardly any damage to him. Take it! Oh. Don't do that. Do that. Okay. Picked up some bloodstone shard. I have so many of those. I can level up so many times. And yet, my life is in such peril. Good grief! Someone was pouring some dye out the window. Get it? Dye? Like dead. Anyway. You, sir, are walking into a wall. Having a good walk, getting your exercise in. It's like the old style treadmill, just walking into a wall. This is the guy that has my souls, and he doesn't want me to know it. He was hiding his eyes from me. Whoop! Did you see that? It's like boing! And quicksilver bullets. Finally, something to work with. If only I can get back to the hunter's dream, that would be fantastic. Just gonna open this again. Wow, that's a lot of dust. Must not be opened and closed very often. Alright. I'm trying to do this. Sorry for all the repetition here. Excuse me. This is a nice place for the elderly to sit and watch the sunrise and sunset. You know what? I'll just take you down. Ugh. Thank the Lord for invincibility frames. I'm just moving to the left, to the left. Just whittle you down to nothing. He has a little cowbell. Oh! I always allow them to hit me at least once. Ah, well. C'est la vie. Or c'est la mort. I don't know. Okay, the reason why... Ooh, that's a large sensor. It's not really working in this area. It may be working for the larger beasts, but for these guys... not so much. I mean, what I mean by the larger beasts is, of course, wolves. But yeah, it didn't save them from turning into mindless ruffians. As you can see, the point has been made. These guys look a whole lot like the originators of the human race in the movie... oh, what's it called? Alien Covenant? Yeah. Hello again. I know you don't like me. I just... well, I'll leave you alone. Let's talk to this guy. We haven't talked to him in a whole long while.
Ah, the hunter.
That's
Thank
me.
you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right?
Right.
Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Oh. What a goodly soul. I got triumph. Triumph. Ghetto.
If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along to Erdon Chapel, will ya?
Are you insane like the rest of them? Poor, lame, aged creature. I don't know whether to trust you or not, but you seem very, very obliging. So much so that you allow this old codger of a woman, this old wench, to, you know, speak blasphemies to your face, and you still wish her the best. That's a good thing to do. Small hair ornament. A small, very ordinary hair ornament. And that's all I got to say. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make sure that I can destroy the upcoming beast, my prey. Add some blood fortifications. Fortify weapons using blood gems. Blood gems imbue weapons with special characteristics. There are a lot of blood gems in this game. A whole lot. And, well, this one has 2. So, that might be able to make sure that it is actually much better than it at first appears. Allow it to get up to the level of the other weapons. In other words, my favorite cane. So yeah, this is the best blood gem. I can sell these others if I want to. It adds attack, adds rally potential, which means the ability to get blood back from attacks made upon you by attacking back. Physical attack up as well, at full HP. That's good. Why not? It's 2 for that. And the Hunter Axe, which is my stun potential, that's the best with that. So, there you have it. And I'll just add 1 to the Saw Spear in case I want to use it. I can't do that for my Blunderbuss. I should fortify my Blunderbuss. I haven't done that so far. And I shouldn't upgrade the Hunter's Torch, because it's basically useless. It's only there to light the way. Even though a lot of beasts do have a proclivity to be afraid of fire. Is there anything? Yeah, that's all I can do. So my Blunderbuss will now be doing more damage. Excellent! Can repair weapons. These don't really need a whole lot of repair. That's another good thing about this game, is it has a whole lot of RPG elements. Look how awesome he looks. I love him. It reminds me of Chapel from Trigun. Of course, I've been reading Trigun, a manga. A very impressive manga. Yes. And I just love it. It has a lot of the... Oh, hi! Oh, hi!
Welcome home, good hunter.
Thank you.
What is it you desire?
Like I say, everything. I'll just sit down and...
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Let's see what happens. Okay, he has to get up in order to do
Let me
it.
stand close.
Just sit down and touch my head, will you? That's not gonna happen. Alright. As always, I need just everything to go up. Blood tinge, not so much. Vitality, yes. Endurance, yes. Strength, yes. That's my basic, how everything goes. But... yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's always what I will do.
Over
Let's talk.
time, countless hunters have visited this dream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now.
So long ago, But the events seem rather recent.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Farewell, mon ami, or mon très beau fille, my beautiful girl. Okay, that was Sherloque talking, of course. Sherloque. So apparently all of these gravestones are from hunters who have done the same thing as you, trying to get to the bottom of things in Yharnam and destroy all the beasts and bring about the day. I might want to buy something here. I have all the Molotov cocktails I need. Which is interesting that Molotov cocktails are here, because that's a Russian invention, and pretty modern. I mean, you know, setting alcohol on fire is a very old thing to do, but it seems kind of out of place here. Still makes sense, but not a whole lot of sense. Not much more than usual. So yeah, can't really buy a whole lot of anything right now. Don't need antidote. Don't really need throwing knives. They would be nice, but I would just be wasting my blood echoes. So yeah, can't buy a whole lot of anything at the moment. Let's see if the Bath messengers from Bath can do anything. This reminds me of the actual place, Bath, in England. And the reason it was named Bath, going back and forth between English and American English, is that it was named after the actual bathhouses and open public baths of ancient Rome, that, you know, actually lived in England. The, you know, not English, but the, what would you call it? The Bretonians and Romans that lived in England way back when, in the height of the Roman Empire. The Romans took over England and, you know, intermingled with the Bretons there, the Celts and Wales, the Welsh people, and created a giant bathhouse there. And you can go there, and there are just massive, huge Roman ruins, and they have built atop the ruins, as they would have been back in the day, and recreated the bathhouse, and it's now kind of a tourist attraction. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry I even asked. But I'm glad now that I can open up this secondary area, get rid of this fellow. I've gotten used to you, Mr. Hood. Don't have nothing to give me? Don't have anything to give me? Sorry for all you grammar Nazis out there. Oh. I do sympathize. Would you kindly quit? Well, they're just doing their best, you know. If you don't quit, you win. And that's my philosophy, so I don't blame these crows for doing the same thing. I was, in fact, just watching a documentary recently about the lost village in America, and with the strange clue of Croatoan. Ow! You know, I probably should have upgraded my saw spear, because it's not doing the job right now. Let's keep to the cane at the moment. I can summon Henriette, which would be interesting, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to, because that kind of seems like cheating to me. I'm gonna put the hunter hat on. I look so silly right now. I look kind of cool, kind of awesome, but at the same time, not so much. I'll keep it on, though. Keep my hunter church garb on. Oh yeah, I have a whole lot to fight through in order to get to the boss that's up ahead. Hi, guys! Don't know that he appreciated that swing. He has a nice weapon there. I do wish I had it. It's kind of a tease, because it shows an enemy with a weapon, and you can use most weapons in this game. Oh. Very nice attack there. Oh! That's the other problem with the transformed cane. Oh! No, no, no! I'm not gonna die here. You know what? Cocktail for you. Thank you. Oh! No! Those guys are tough. I probably should have upgraded my life a bit more. Oh, man. Excuse me while I take another drink. Okay, we're back in the Cathedral Ward. I'm gonna get those echoes back. I have to bait out my enemies better. Oh yeah, the lost colony of Roanoke is what I was talking about, thinking about. Sorry, I'm just spacing out just now. I am doing more damage with this cane. It's nice. But at this moment, there's not a whole lot that you can do to make your weapons just all-powerful. Need to keep an eye on my endurance, especially while fighting these guys. You have to roll around quite a bit. Haha! Interrupted the animation. It's an excellent thing to do. Well, I did not mean to do that. There's my blood echoes. Retrieved. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna try and sneak up on these fellows. But I don't really think I can. I need to get good enough to fight all of these guys. Oh, look, an item. Blood vials. It's just what I needed. You know, I can just leave. Oh, no I can't. Now they're all after me. Great! Oh my. Come and get me. Perfect. Please don't cut off my way in. This is a very nice stairway, by the way. Lots of good decorations. Whew. You sure have a good reach. 37. Yeah. 38. Okay. So, my cane and my axe basically do... Whoops. Went right into that. Oh. Oh no! I need to get out of here. Oh my gosh. You know what? Forget this. I'm going to use the Hunter Bell to bring a soul to my dream. Oh! Save me, Henrietta! Oh! Yeah, I really need to get better at this. Get good, as they say in the Dark Souls community. Oh my gosh, every time that you die, Henrietta goes away. So, I just rung a bell and got rid of some insight for nothing. Insight is only really useful for doing that, for summoning other hunters to come and help you. And the armor that I'm wearing isn't... It's not even armor, it's just cloth. I might as well be wearing nothing. I hit the button, but it did little to save me. Oh, hi guys. Oh my. You know, after I get rid of these fellows, I might as well just go back to the Hunter's Dream and level up again. Man, they do so much damage. You can get very frustrated playing these games if you're not careful. This is the my blood echo. And, yeah. Summon Henriette. Henriette. Come to me, Henriette. I Sherloque want to speak to you. How's my French, guys? Any Frenchmen out there? Let me know how badly I butchered your language. Oh, look at that. Hi. Nice top hat. How very, masculine of you. Okay, let's go up. She has a Kirk hammer and a torch. It's helpful, I suppose. She has some good style, but very masculine style. Can you not even climb a ladder, woman? Ooh. Ooh, I've never been here before. Numbing mist. Not sure if I really need that. It helps you fight other players. I have been here before, haven't I? Maybe not. I can't tell. Where does this lead? I'm at the top of the gatehouse. And I'll fall down. I'll go. Fine. Whatever. Sorry, Henriette. Took a little bit off of your life and mine. But let's have a jaunt over the tops of the houses. Ooh. Item. Black messenger hat. That is useful in no way whatsoever. It's basically just a visual flair thing. You can put little hats on those tiny little white men that come up to give you notes. They're called the messengers, and they're the ones that facilitate the dream to you. Oh, this guy is in for it. Sorry, Henrietta, that didn't even hit him. Good shot, but good grief. There's almost no incentive for me to use the enlarged axe. Okay, this is where I have a lot of trouble, Henrietta. So, if you please, aid me. We can do it together. Don't get hit in the face. Oh! Oh, goodness. Oh! No. Well, we're doing it. Nous allons. Well, okay. We can do this. I'm a killie. Oh. Yes. He had not a chance. Man, he's so huge he has to explode in a giant gust of fog. Kind of like the numbing mist I was talking about. It's like the mist of death. Oh, there he is. Hi. I love your style. He has a double-barreled pistol, which you, of course, can use. And that brings me back to my question before. Why cannot you use a scythe? Or a sai, much like that guy did. It seemed like it was imbued with some moonlight power of some sort. That I fought before. And these guys have crosses. Y-shaped. Just like the shape of your hunter's mark. Oh! These guys cause frenzy. Which is not good. Hiya! Ow! Would you... Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, he just killed Henriette. Henriette, no! Okay, I'm gonna keep you at arm's distance. Ow! Man, you have a lot of damage to you. I mean, how dangerous can a giant stick be? Pretty dangerous, in fact. For most of human history, people have been using the equivalent of clubs to defeat their enemies. I don't know if I'm ready for this challenge yet. Fighting these guys was hard enough, and killed my helper, so I am actually going to go back and level up. And I might as well use the... okay, not that. Might as well use the Hunter's Mark, because they're actually not that rare in this game. So, what else can I talk about? I know that I'm almost, 15, 20 minutes in, but I have a few more minutes. Gothic horror is the next topic in my discussion list that I wrote for myself. And I know there's a whole lot more to talk about in this game, but might as well continue talking about other things to keep you not bored. Roll! Yes. So, back to the dream. So, this game is gothic and has horror elements. And it all harkens back to the true facts of history There's been a lot happening. Oh yeah, she went back to nothingness. I can channel the blood echoes, but she is no longer awake, which is because I used all of my insight to bring her to life, or at least see that she actually was alive, which is very interesting narratively. So I'm going to level this up, and level this up. No, yes, yes. That's what I'm going to do. That only levels up once, and this levels up twice, so I'm going to go with that. But Gothic horror is one of my favorite genres of literature, and it doesn't always mean this. It doesn't always mean grotesque, you know, skeletons and, you know, 1700s death and morbidity. But it can. And it can because the original genre of Gothic horror came through the means of literature such as Jane Eyre by the Bronte, you know, and all of the literature by the Bronte sisters, while they are all romantic in some way or another, all contain some measure of Gothic horror. You know, Jane Eyre is a great example of the Gothic style. Not horror, it does contain some elements of horror, such as there's witchcraft in it that people are afraid of. There's, you know, there are all kinds of things, such as the main character gets his face horrifically mangled, and the main woman, I'm not gonna believe that. Okay, did it, blood gem fortification. I haven't gotten, oh, there we go. Oh, that's why. There are no blood gems for my Hunter Blunderbuss, unfortunately. And there are other authors who created Gothic horror books that led to the creation of things like this. And whenever you think of Gothic, I think of, like, cathedrals. That makes a whole lot of sense. Because cathedrals are, of course, Gothic. Most cathedrals. There are cathedrals in Rome that are mainly Roman and have Romanesque architecture, whereas cathedrals in France, particularly, and in Germany and different places, had Gothic architecture. And the reason that they are called Gothic is because that is where the Goths used to live. The Visigoths, the West Goths, used to be, you know, what was considered barbarians in those days, which we now know is not... They weren't as barbaric as the Romans made them out to be. But the people who lived in France were called the Goths by the Romans. And so when the Romans saw that they were making their own cathedrals, Catholic cathedrals, the French would put their own spin on it, which the Romans termed Gothic because they believed with all of these very triangular spires and things like this, all these triangles, all of this, you know, very sharp pointed edges, they saw that as barbaric. And they thought that their own designs for cathedrals were much more heavenly and godly. As you can see, the Roman arches still exist here in some form or another, but everything that is, you know, as you can see, there's some, you know, what would you call it, floral designs there. That's very Gothic, very kind of Celtic. The triangular designs there, the blockiness, that's all very Gothic. And so that's what comes to mind when I think of Gothic. As well as just the Visigoths and those who, you know, destroyed the Roman Empire and way back in the day. Doing a little better right now with these guys. I know what to expect. I think. Ow. Good thing I increased my rally potential. Gee whiz. Not gonna call on her again. And I hope to run past all of these guys. So, Gothic also is referred to as a lot of sadness is, you know,